Welcome to Frogfoot. All right, today we're going to do a range test on the Inmotion V11. So Inmotion just released a brand new firmware update, version 1.2.1. And with the version 1.2 updates, we actually gained a little range on the wheel. They originally only let the cells drain down to 2.3 volts. I believe they go to 2.1 volts now. So over the course of 80 cells, that 0.2 volts makes a big difference. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, I'm getting close to 200. We're almost there, like 170 something.
200 miles an hour?
No.
Okay, I was about to say.
No, I told these guys once I hit 200, I'll bring them my other older wheel, and we'll teach them how to ride it. All right, I'm gonna go do a range test. I'm gonna try and drive this 40 miles right now. I'll
40?
catch you guys later. That's what they say. It can go 40 miles. So
Wait, where are you gonna go?
I don't know. I'm gonna ride up towards Miles Standish State Park, see if I can get there and back.
Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye, guys. All right, so I took off those power pads I made because they just look terrible. I was thinking about buying some real ones, but I noticed it's almost like unsafe to brake without them after I've used them for so long. So I ended up putting these little pads on the side, little blue pads. I'll have to replace them because they look ridiculous too, but I mean, it just helps so much with braking. You have to have them. Back to the range test. The new 1.21 firmware. So let your battery cells drain a little bit further. So let's go test it. Let's see what the range looks like. I'm about 200 pounds all geared up, maybe 210. So I fully charged the machine before I left the house, let the cells completely balance. So let's run this bad boy down to 0. All right, quick rip over here. Let's see what the app says. Getting a little cramp in my foot. Let it rest for a second before we head on. All right, so it says we are at 90% battery left. We topped out at 50 kilometers an hour, so we hit 30. Average speed of 24.4 kilometers per hour. And we did 8.5 miles on 10% battery. Oh, I'm sorry, 8.5 kilometers, not miles. That's a big difference. All right, it's still pretty good though. Look at that, brand new gravel right there. That's one of the bumpiest stretches of road in the entire town. They just tarred it over when I came to try it. What are the chances? I have no idea what this is. I hope this isn't someone's house. It just says Furnace Road. Furnace Road is that way, I guess, but let's keep going this way for a little while, see what happens. We get lost. This is okay. See, look, it's a bog road. Should have figured as much. Which bogs are these? It's all sand, so I gotta go slow. Cranberry bogs for days. They're everywhere. Now that's part of my goal on the range test today, is figure out how to get to Miles Standish State Park from my house without having to go around all the cranberry bogs. You know, by way of the Crow, it's only a 7-mile trip. But in a car, you gotta go like 17 miles because you have to go around everything. There's so many bogs and little cul-de-sacs and dirt roads, and so that's my goal today, is to just explore around and try to find, poking my way into a straighter path to Miles Standish. If I can get there in under 10 miles, I can go 10 miles there, 20 miles around Miles Standish, and 10 miles home. Hopefully. We'll see how the range test today does. I'm hoping I get 40 out of it. That's the goal. It's minimum 40 miles. And this kind of terrain helps. It slows me down, all that sand. That rock is really cool. It's got a big rose brook piece of art. I don't know if this used to be a park or if it's gonna be a park. I mean, it's got all the bogs over here, so I'm surprised it'd be a public park. Well, whatever it is, they're still working on it. They got the machine here. I doubt they just leave it sitting here burning money. Ah, I got a bug in the eye. I forgot my goggles. Ooh, I like this road a lot. It's called Hammond Street. Never been over here. Never had a reason to drive over here. These things are popping up everywhere, these solar farms. They must be making good money. They must be efficient enough now to be worth doing, because they're popping up all over my town. Maybe they're giving a tax credit or something. But that's actually what a lot of the construction I realized was over there. That we just, from that Hammond Road down to the end, there was a lot of construction. I didn't really get it on camera, but solar, baby. All right, so I just got in trouble for trying to pass one of the bigger bogs. So I guess I'm not going to Miles Standish, because I don't want to have to go around at all. Get stuck all the way out there. So I'm gonna head back, find somewhere else to ride. All right, here we go, impromptu bike trail. It brings me over to this pond, I think. So I was trying to find a way over to it. We're in full explore now to try and burn this battery down. It's not even halfway yet. And there we have it, there's the pond. All right, so we're not gonna make it to Miles Standish, because without cutting through the bogs, it's a hike. So we're in full explore mode. I don't actually know where I am. I just saw that pond on the map and decided to come check it out. It's nice over there. All right, let's see where we are. We're about halfway. All right, we still have 65%. All right, I'm averaging 23.8 kilometers per hour, and I've gone 27 kilometers so far. Been out here for a little over an hour. All right, so we're doing really good. 27 kilometers, and we're not even halfway. So hopefully we'll get well past 50 kilometers before we have to worry about go home. It shows that I'm near Jordan Road. This definitely ain't Jordan Road, though. This isn't Kansas anymore. All right, here we go. Here's a clearing. You can see at least kind of where the hell we're headed. Yeah, here we go. More bogs. So this is probably private access road. We're gonna have to turn around anyway, because this doesn't bring me anywhere near anything. We gotta turn around. All right, humping it back around to the pond. Ah, another bug in the eye. Bastards, they know I forgot my goggles today. Welcome to Frogfoot. Oh, look, they're harvesting the berries. But see how they do the cranberry harvests? They flood the bog area and float the berries. How clever is that? And they collect them right up off the surface. But yeah, that's why they're all recessed down like that. It just helps with the harvesting process. To be able to shake them, float them, suck them right up with the vacuum. Oh. All right, that was a really cool road. All right, we're under 50%, down to 48. We've done 38 kilometers, averaging 23 kilometers per hour. Been out here for an hour and 45 minutes. Peak is still 30. I won't be going past that anymore now that we're under the 80% battery mark. All right, let's keep burning battery. So I just hit 30% on the wheel. I'm now limited. I'm gonna try and just burn off this last 25% now. All right, we're down to 1 battery bar. Let's check our stats. All right, let's see. We've got 22% battery. We've been averaging 24.4 kilometers per hour. And we've gone 55 kilometers so far. So far we've gone 35 miles, or 34 miles. So that's pretty good. We got 22% left. I want to try and get 6 more miles out of it to get us to our 40 mark. We've been out of here for just under 2.5 hours. So it had rained pretty good yesterday, so things were muddy. And now we've got this hazy fog that's getting me all wet. So this is actually a pretty good IP55 test too. We've been out here for a couple hours now, and it's been getting wet. It's definitely, you can see the moisture built up on the machine. And the headlight. You really see it in the headlight. All right, down to 14% battery. All right, so we went 61.5 kilometers before hitting go home mode at 24.9 kilometers per hour, peaking at 50 kilometers per hour. It was a 2.5 hour ride. All right, let's see how long you can get on go home mode. So this is nice though, go home mode's not too slow. I mean, it's slow, but it feels like almost 15 miles an hour. So about a mile into go home mode, I got an overload, please get off warning. It's still humping along, but I'm getting nervous to ride it now. I don't know how it's gonna behave, you know? All right, I'm gonna head home because it keeps saying, overload, please get off at me. I'm afraid it's gonna boot me off. I'm gonna head home, pull up the range test right there. That was pretty good though. I don't know if I got 40 though. All right, that's our V11 range test. Let's check the results. All right, so 66.8 kilometers at 25 kilometers per hour. It took us just under 3 hours to get done. All right, not bad, not bad. 66.8 kilometers is 41 miles, exactly what I was hoping to get out of it. So a 200-pound rider, riding, you know, moderately, not pushing it the whole time. But on-road, off-road, uphill, downhill, got 40 miles out of it. All right. But all in all, I'm really impressed with the range on this bad boy. Love it. 40 miles will do me. All right, and you saw my buddies earlier in the episode. Like I said, if we get to 200 subscribers, we're going to teach them how to ride the V8. So subscribe, like, comment below, do all that fun stuff. Thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, I really appreciate it. And until next time, ride safe.